The Celtic Warrior. Warfare was a dominant part of Celtic life, and as such, it developed over time. An example of how Celtic warfare changed over time is how their armour evolved throughout the centuries. Early Latin-era Celtic warriors did not wear armour, although nobles occasionally wore chest plates and chainmail. Later, leather armour, light bronze breastplates, chain shirts, and scale armour were employed, although they were typically not worn by common warriors. Eventually, the Celts developed a type of armour called Cialan armour, which was a layer of metal scales sewn into linen, which was in turn sewn onto chain armour, creating an effective multi-layer armour that could cover the entire body. Helmets were uncommon at first, and were mostly worn by nobles. However, the Montefeltino helmet and the Corliss helmet were so effective in battle at protecting a warrior that the Romans copied it for their legionaries. Helmet designs, however, varied from tribe to tribe. Celtic warriors often fastened feathers, wings, or horsetails onto their helmets, in an attempt to distinguish each other and also to intimidate the enemy. The weapons used by the Celts varied depending on your age and status. Younger warriors usually fought with primitive javelins, slings, and bows, whilst older and elite warriors would fight using swords, which, although long for the time, were only slightly longer than the Roman gladius, which is itself a design by Celts from the Iberian Peninsula. These swords were usually highly decorated, and were usually 30 inches in length, with a 23-inch blade. Celtic shields were usually oval or elongated oval in shape. They could also be round or hexagonal. On the front was usually a hollow wood shield boss to protect the hand. The boss was usually elongated to make the shield stronger, and was sometimes covered by a metal plate. On the inside of the boss was a handle to hold the shield. The shields were made of wood, usually oak or linden, and were often covered in leather. In battle, Celts were not usually as disorganised as the Roman writers claimed them to be. Indeed, many Celts would fight in a phalanx style, often to repel cavalry. Indeed, it is widely believed that the image of a Celtic warrior was largely drawn up by the Roman writers as propaganda. Well, thank you for watching and listening. All sources are listed and linked into the description below. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe. I've been the Ancient History Guy, and as always, I'll be seeing you later.